seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round, he'll spit shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the Most High. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I see a man reach out to God before he died. Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for left. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile act. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah, I was thugging with Lucky and that nigga left me for dead. Endured to the end cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets but the truth made me a man. Shit I don't really speak cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man, shit, nigga. They tear their head off, nigga.
I read what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening, is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So time war, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who running shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light work. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, he's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified rubber's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign. Yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweepers. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got him made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that Ecoline van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they Air Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got him made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real.
Hey, I don't give a love a fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'ma one West a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love a fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'ma one West a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm strapped in a pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, put through the baddest conditions. I fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she got to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit, tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the back thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Don't get some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break up, but never take up as a place. When the law with your ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world, I responded and called back. Oh Lord, and everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, YAHANNA, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in the with me. In the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be precious hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I think they pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I assemble the group with the slide for real. I get the order, you know that this slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die for kill. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like bitch or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, YAHANNA, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey. That's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
I will wait.
Dirty Bird.
Buck roll. Wait on.
Not no more. It's shocking.
I will wait.
Yeah. I've been feeling how I'm feeling like. Fuck how niggas feeling. I've been waiting my turn. Walking through the piss and hell, still feeling the burn. At 3 in the morning when I'm tossing and turning. Shorty gripping me tight, tell me it'll be alright. I'm gripping the pistol, having visions of death. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death. I'm in the alley with the scully on tilt. I'm ready to pull his homie, conflicted in heart. Spent too much time in the midst of the dark. I'm itching in this truth just to play my part. On a Saturday in the depths of the dark, where the zombies walk. Times Square, let the scriptures bark. And the generals talk. Fishing for that young man or the princess he called before the reapers involved. Show your chariots, Lord, dead in the middle of their war. Let your trumpets blow, revelations reveal. Let the sky crack wide, show the color of Christ. Let me watch the descent before I enter my chamber. Allow me to enter the chamber. See, the truth is amazing. Hoping, wishing, and praying. I earn my place in the kingdom. Plant my feet on the pavement. Put my brick in them chasing for the crown of this promise. For that crown of this promise.
Right. Sure
144.
Sure is. We wait for instructions and orders in these truths, man. Wise man once told me seek counsel. Never rely on your own understanding. It's not. It's UPK, the heart different. Black on black boots ain't forces to walk different. Muscle energy, the thousand to spark different. And learned about the scriptures from generals taught different. Game bred pit with grip, the bark different. Priests and officers, we captains to talk different. Proper side of the wind, and I endure to the end. Strapped cause niggas rock Christ and ain't nothing to him, but check it. In your city, we them niggas on the corner. And all black changed men that put away the former. We militant, discipline, is niggas that's in order. We shields swinging off our neck and fringes on the borders. Born rugged in these streets, learned the codes and the politics. And I ain't wait for the Lord, he got me out of it. Hood nigga, hard knock alumni with scholarship. Big Glock was up on my hip, up in them colleges. And you ain't saved if you a Christian and you waiting on it. Heaven not by observation, go and take that moment. Cause your faith is in your work while you debating on it. I'm enduring to the end, this Glock ain't got no safety on it.
Sure don't. Can't wait till the Most High come and open these skies up and let Yahweh come down here and bomb these motherfuckers. Bomb on all these heathens. Their time is up.
I can't wait, though I feel conflicted. Mind shifted to the point I gotta check my spirit. Eyes lifted to the hills like Yahweh there. So potent, so strong, just feel it in the air. If we don't hearken, as poor judgment would disappear. He's all seeing, all knowing, you don't want to visit. Whether short wave or long range, his aim is vivid. We can't run, can't hide, he'll come and get us. There's no test, no rest in this war business. I'm on the corner with my brothers and my garment on. Mic in my hand, chanting white man's the devil song. Provoking spirit in my people to get our gather on. Shots fired at hellfire, we get our Bible on. Wanna eat, find the menu in Leviticus. Learn to walk, talk scriptures here, this is how to fish. Hit the ground, running hard. We staying on our job cause Babylon is falling. Like the song that we made for y'all. We live and die for this shit. There's no plan B. We the Lord's sheep. The Lord's chosen would never flee. If it's not for the Most High, we would never be.
Never be. Stand the fuck up. Or sit the fuck down. Either you winning or you losing. Somebody telling the truth and somebody telling a lie. Who telling a lie? Wake the fuck up. Keep it moving, keep it pushing. Know better, do better. Dirty bird. You heard?
Yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room, it's pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tenant truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out in every set. But I ain't tripping on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options. Used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with him?
Shalom, Israel, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge coming out of 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commandant General YAHANNA. And since 1969, we have been delivering the truth that so-called blacks, Hispanics, Salakia, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the chosen people of the Bible, per the Bible. I'm Priest and Officer of 500 Kashaka War, holding this law class down. To all the Akim, Shalom, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Brakatham. To all the Akwafim, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Atam Bashim, Yahweh Shah. This is the law class. And Salakia. This is the law class, right? And the law, and what we know as the law, and when I say we, I'm talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, I'm going to use the law of the land, or the law of your state, whatever you want to call it. The law, Salakia, the law of your state, or the law of America, is lawless. And why I say this, because no matter what laws they put in place, they will change them to fit their agenda. They will change the laws to help them get away with unalivement. They will change the law and tweak the law so they can abuse and unalive and hurt blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They will tweak the laws and give pardons and things of that nature for the crimes that they commit. They will change the law in order to imprison black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people. That's because they hate blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So they will put laws in place to keep us down. They will put laws in place to keep us under the thumb. They will put laws in place to keep us enslaved. I know blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we as a people, we think we have some type of freedom because we walk around without chains on our hands, or chains wrapped around our neck, or on our ankles. However, they pass all types of laws. Use your Google machines, look this up. You can look at the laws that they're passing. A child can get their dependency at the age of 8. At the age of 14, you're considered grown. They're lowering the time span, saying that a child is grown at 14. Let's just use simple common sense. Simple common sense. Your child is in high school. They're not 14 getting jobs. They're 17, maybe 16 getting jobs, right? And their jobs is McDonald's, or give me something, McDonald's, Burger King, or there's something is a light job. It's not nothing so crucial to society. They're not getting jobs fixing cars and things of that nature. They're getting jobs that's just something simple to do. Now, they're lowering these time frames for what purpose? You have to start paying attention to the news, pay attention to what's going on, what laws they passing, because then when you start looking at the laws they're passing, you start understanding what they're doing. You know, the 13th Amendment is that you cannot enslave a person lest they've been incarcerated, lest they've been locked up, lest they have been persecuted and, under the law of such and such and such dash, whatever. This is the 13th Amendment. You can go and look it up. I think I even have it. Just give me one moment, Slakia. Let me pull it. Yeah, do me a favor. Look up 13th Amendment. There we go. That just make it easy. I'm almost certain that I have it. Slakia, one moment, Israel. You have it? Here. The 13th Amendment is the basis of the 13th Amendment. Neither slave nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to the jurisdiction. Now, this is, you can't just enslave somebody. And so-called law of the United States. You can't just enslave somebody unless they've been incarcerated, unless they have been convicted of a crime, right? So take this into consideration. They just lowered the rate of when a person is considered grown. It's no longer 18 where you can get emancipated. It's saying you can get emancipated at 14 now. And that a child can have a dependency about the age of 8 now. They said they did it for economical differences. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on. They say, and this is a proven fact, you can waive a child up for certain crimes. Now, this is for all you YNs, all you so-called hot girls that want to be fast-tailed little girls, and you want to be grown, and you want to be 304s at a young age. This is for all you YNs that got ops and want to, you want to go out and play gangster. They're passing these laws so they can waive you up. Waive you up means they can trial you as an adult. They can trial you as an adult and send you to prison. If they trial you as an adult and send you to prison, what does that mean? Ayash. If they trial, I'm asking you a question. If they trial you as an adult, if you are 14, remember now they just passed a law saying 14 is considered grown. If they try you as an adult, what does that mean?
That means you're going to serve out 4 years in juvenile detention center, and then you'll be transferred to a state or federal penitentiary where the adults are from there on forth.
And you will then serve time for the crime that you committed, which equals what, Ayash?
Your time won't start being counted until after you exit juvenile detention center.
No, your time will be counted. That 4 years is counted.
But if you do a life,
I mean, it doesn't really. No, see, there's a difference because there was a time that was called juvenile life. Juvenile life was 7 years. The max was 7 years. You couldn't get more than 7 years. Juvenile life, I want everybody to understand, all you YNs, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. There was a time when they said juvenile life was considered 7 years in the institution for I want to say for minors, or ranging from 18, the youngest I would say I seen probably was maybe about 9, from about 9 to 21. And that would be, but you would be separated. You will be in certain dormitories or certain areas where it would be housed, people of the same stature. And I mean stature meaning age, crime, all that would fit under your age bracket, crime bracket, and it would be separation, so to speak. Now they are dropping the age of waiving up, which means being trialed as an adult, to 14, because they say 14 you're considered grown, which means you can get what's that when they want to be grown at 16? What's the word I'm looking for? Emancipated. I said it. So emancipated, right? They saying you can be passing laws saying you can be emancipated by 14. Here's what they're doing. You get incarcerated, you get waived up as a juvenile for carrying guns, shooting, running down on your ops, being that dude or being him, or trying to be tough guy, and you 304 girls thinking you tough, running with the pack, and you gang bangers and this, that, and the third. And this is what they're doing. Once you get incarcerated, you are now under the law of the 13th Amendment, are slave material. You understand what that means. You are slave material. You are slave materials. Let me see. Yash, I'm about to share this with you. Can you send this? Can you
Send something to the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp.
Just one moment. Salakia.
Is the what you just looking over the amendment?
No. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to pull it up. Salakia.
Is it already on your WhatsApp?
No, just hold on for 1 second. Okay, share. See, I don't got this. Share. How can I share this? It's only saying email. So I'm going to share it to you, and you somehow fix this for me. It's sent to you
By email.
by email. Wait a minute. Share. Hold on. I might be able to. Oh, there we go. What's that? I might have it, Yash. Salakia, Israel. Salakia. There we go. One moment. Salakia. Let me pull this up. Okay. I want everybody to pay attention. Salakia. Let's see. Let's share this screen. See. Okay. 1 second. Hey, guys, pull it up and read it. I'm trying to play it. I just wanted to. It seemed like it's not gonna play.
With the video.
Yeah.
Give it the video because of the internet. Let it load.
One moment, Israel. I'm just trying to let it play. It's not even playing here. It's only a 3-minute. Let's see. No, just read the caption. Read the what's the name? I don't know why.
This will go further. Trump puts DC police under his control and deploys National Guard. President Donald Trump announced Monday he was temporarily putting the Washington DC Police Department under federal control and deploying the National Guard on the streets of the nation's capital. A striking move taken over the objections of local leaders who say Trump is exaggerating the city's crime problem.
I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States. I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control. And you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough, and they know what's happening, and they've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly. So today we're declaring public safety emergency in the District of Columbia, and Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's fantastic, is taking command of the Metropolitan Police Department as of this moment. And I'll be making the appropriate notifications to Congress and to the mayor, our new DEA administrator, who's one of the top in the country. He better be Terry. If you're not, I'm going to get rid of you so fast. Terry Cole. Terry, thanks. Very good. We just got him. Most highly recommended person. And you'll be designated as the interim federal commissioner.
We don't need to hear any more about who's he's appointing and this, that, and the third. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing, right? So they passing these laws. They're passing these laws so they can incarcerate us. Of course, this also gives a blind. This gives them commanding 12 shifts. General Hyman brought out and Black Watch. This gives them. When I say them, I'm talking about the government. This gives Donald Trump the power to go and act violent behavior to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He get to go into Mexico and put a war on Mexico. They call it the war on drugs, or they calling it that they're gonna go and fight the cartel. This, General Hyman said, this is a lie. Lawless America is not going to fight the Mexican war on drugs or Mexican the mafia or none of that. You know what, the cartel, the mafia, whoever you want to call them, whichever you want to call them, he's not going to do that. He's going to take land and he's going to abuse Mexicans, so-called Hispanics, black people, because he's in DC, ruling over DC, and he's going to destroy blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. What's the premise of this? Because two things happens. One, Donald Trump get to do what the general said and cover his tracks with the Epstein files. Because like General Hyman said, Putin has the Epstein file. And of course, Donald Trump went to go meet Epstein. Tell him I said, I'm going to hurt him. Tell him I'm going to hurt him. Class. Of course, Epstein. Of course, Epstein files is Putin has them, as General Hyman says, and General Hyman, General Hyman says, the Epstein files have Putin has them. Donald Trump went to go meet with him in Alaska, thinking he was going to Russia. And he went to Alaska to meet Putin, giving him whatever he wants. Why? Because he has the Epstein files. So what does this war happens? What, Salaki also, let me put my phone on mute. Salaki Israel for the interruption. What does this mean when you Salaki? I'm gonna deal with my son later. What does this mean? One, he giving America what they want. America hates blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are hated by the other nations. I'm going to show you why today. Ayash, I want you to give me Genesis 25 and 23. The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23. No, he just wrote a very disrespectful text. I'm gonna deal with him afterwards. I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about it. We'll deal with him after class. I need you to go to Genesis chapter 25, verse 23. I'm going to show you why the other nations hates blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And this is what Donald Trump is utilizing. He's utilizing this, the oppression of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians for one cause and one cause only. Because he knows the other nations hate blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and they get a chair, they get a hard on, they get aroused, and they get happy and giddy when it comes to the destruction of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Look at time, it shows you. And in past times, when it was time for a hanging, guess what they did? They gathered around like it was a carnival, like it was like the star show. It was the highlight of the show. And they were kids, children. We talking about the other nations, not blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that gathered around, but the other nations gathered around and during slavery time, and it was like the center of attraction to watch a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man or woman get hung. It was like an attraction. So guess what happens? The other nations, it shows you that the other nations hates blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Pull that scripture.
25 and 23, sir.
Time.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23.
Read it.
And the Lord said unto her, two nations.
To what?
Two nations.
To what?
Two nations.
To who?
Two nations.
The scripture says two nations, okay?
Are in the womb and in thy womb.
Are where?
In thy womb.
See, all these hypotheses about what they call them? What they call this dude? They say he made the white man. Hold on. What is this dude name? Damn. The God bodies and the so-called God bodies and the 5%ers or the 5%ers and they call them I forgot the name of this dude. They said he invented Yaqub. No. What's it?
Yaqub.
No. Yaqub. There we go. Yaqub. This is the thing that they Yaqub is Yaqub. They say Yaqub, the 5%ers say Yaqub made the white man. I'm going to show you where the white man came from. First of all, the spirit of the white man came from the Garden of Eden. The snake that they speak of in the Garden of Eden, that's the spirit of the white man, right? And then the spirit of the white man comes back with Cain, because Cain killed Abel. That's the same spirit, that murderous spirit, that lying spirit. The snake did the lying. So that spirit of that is the white man. Then in Cain, that murderous spirit is in the white man, right? Now, this is the white man so-called manifested, so to speak. Read this again from the top. Tell me where you at.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23.
Read it.
And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb.
Keep going.
And two manner of people shall be separated.
To what?
Two manner of people shall be separated.
To who?
Two manner of people shall be separated.
Say it one more time.
Two manner of people shall be separated.
Two manner. These are two different types of people. Two manner of people. Two nations, two manner of people shall be what?
Shall be separated from thy bowels.
Shall be separated from thy bowels. She's going to give birth to two nations. Two sets of two different people. This is where Esau comes from. The so-called, who we call the white man in today's time. This is the hatred. This is where the hatred comes from. They always had this. They were the snake in the garden. They was that spirit was the snake in the garden. That spirit was then Cain. Now that spirit exists in white people. That murderous, lying spirit, that deceptive spirit is in white people. Okay? So I'm going to show you why Donald Trump is doing all of this stuff, because he's rousing up the other nations, white people, and the Jewish man, the Russian, the Italian, the Irish, Arabs, listen, Chinese. He's rousing up them against black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and making blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians look like the bad guy of the story. So that's what he's using, this distraction, so it can take the mind off the people, take this off the mind of the people of the Epstein's file. So that's what this is. And I'm showing you why it's so easy for him to do it. I'm showing you what's the cause, because They hate blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
And the one people shall be stronger of the other people. Now, this is. I mean, listen. Let's call a spade a spade. No matter how many weights they lift, how bulky they get, how much steroids they do, black people are still stronger than the opposing people. Why? How can I prove it? We've made it through the crack epidemic. We made it through the heroin epidemic. We made it through poverty and slavery. We survived through all this horrific things that has happened: hanging, being castrated, being broken a buck, being so I can't even say the things. This is for teaching purposes. Let me say that now. But being so many things has happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that is sad. You can't even say certain things on these platforms, because then they want to take it down because they don't want blacks to know about the real crimes of white people. That's what they don't want. No, they don't want us. They want to try and wipe away their crimes. That I was watching Black Watch on my way home, and I was watching Black Watch. The generals made a very valid point, right? You got Donald Trump going to war with Hispanic, the so-called Mexican people. He going to war with black people. He's going to war with Israel, black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? And he's trying to stop, as they've been trying to do, is take out the black history of the books and take it out of the museums. It's not really that they're trying to go to war with black history. What they're doing is they want to erase white crimes. That's what they want to do. They want to try and erase white crimes. They don't want to be said, look what your people did. They don't want to be told that no more. They don't want to be shown the crimes that they committed. And this is what's happening. While they steady commit crimes, this is why this is a lawless place. This is why we need to take hold of the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God of Israel. Because these laws that they put in place, they will destroy their laws to defend their people. Why won't we follow the laws of God to defend ours? Ayash, quickly.
We survived slavery, building up this entire nation and this entire United States country off the blood, sweat, and backs of our ancestors, and created everything that they took credit for, that they flourished from to this day, like the traffic light, rocket fuel, and so on.
Of course. They stole the inventions of black people because black people had no voice at the time. The spirit of the Most High God wasn't in the earth at that time. So yes, they did all these horrific things to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But here's the ploy. The ploy is, the whole point of what Donald Trump is doing is for one reason and one reason only. Because the hatred that he has for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and because he knows the hatred that white America has for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Because of the hatred he knows the other nations have for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I'm proving why they have this hatred. Read it from the top.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25.
Nice and loud.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy back.
Keep going.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Now the elder was Esau. Esau is the progenitor of all of Edom, all of white people. That's who Esau is. And Jacob is the progenitor of Israel. His name was Jacob. His name got changed to Israel later in life after he rescued an angel. His name became Israel. And guess what? He's the progenitor of all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, all who understand, who have the understanding of being an Israelite. Jacob is the progenitor of that. Okay? Those are the two nations. Now, if you let me show you, let me go further. I'm gonna go a step further. Jacob being the progenitor of 12 nations. I mean 12 tribes, right? Which are the which is the Israelites, the nation of Israel, which is the 12 tribes of Israel. That's your Hispanics, your blacks, and your Native Indians, right? That's the Jamaicans, the so-called Haitians, the so-called Negroes of America. That's your Puerto Ricans, your Dominicans, your Venezuelans, your so-called Indians that's on the reservations. Not the ones who sign up to be Indian and pretend to be, but the real live Indians, the real ones from the 12 tribes of Israel. Then you have Esau, who's the progenitor of all of Edom. All of Edom, you have your Italians, you have your Russians, you have your Germans, you have the so-called Jewish man, you have Swedish, French, Swedish, Australian, all of that. I said the German, right? Yeah, I said the German. I'm missing. The Irish. He's the progenitor of the white nations. You understand? Now, this is two different nations. Keep reading.
Verse 24.
Nice and loud.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Go ahead.
And the first came out red.
The first came out what?
The first came out red.
Read it again.
And the first came out red.
Spell it.
R-E-D.
The first came out red. Now listen, it said the elder shall serve the younger, right? So that means the first one that came out was Esau. Esau was the first one to come out. Read it again.
And the first came out red.
Keep going.
All over like in hairy garment.
Like a hairy garment. That means he came out a hairy red man. Keep going.
And they called his name Esau.
And they called him Esau. Keep going.
And after that came his brother out.
And after that, after Esau was delivered, guess who came out? His brother. Who was his brother?
And his hand took hold of Esau's heel.
He grabbed the heel. This is the baby connected. The baby Esau was coming out, and as he's coming out, the head coming out, Jacob got the heel of his brother. He coming out right where I'm coming out too. Go ahead.
And his name was called Jacob.
And his name was called who?
Jacob.
Notice they gave no description of Jacob, because Jacob came out looking like his mother and father, a black man. Keep going.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him.
Isaac was 30 years old. Keep going.
Verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
And he was a who?
A cunning hunter.
Ooh, who that sound like? A cunning hunter. That sound like the white man. Keep going.
A man of the field.
A man of the who?
A man of the field.
Keep going.
And Jacob was a plain man.
Was a who?
A plain man.
A plain man. That
dwelling in tents.
Dwelling in tents. You know who's humble? That dwelling in tents. You know, if you leave a certain set of people alone, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they will mind their business and be in their tents. They will mind their business and be in their land. They ain't got to go bother nobody. Leave them the hell alone, and they will bother no one. Keep going.
Verse 28. And Isaac loved Esau.
But Isaac loved his son, his first son, Esau. Go ahead.
Because he did eat of his venison.
Now Esau, he was a hunter, so he would hunt things, and guess what? He would get that venison that Isaac liked. Isaac liked that venison, and Esau will go hunt it and then get it cooked up and serve it to his father. Keep going.
But Rebekah loved Jacob.
And Rebekah loved Jacob. She said, "This is my son. Jacob is my son." Jacob is simple. He's a plain man. He is not like this wild boy of mine. Keep going.
Verse 29. And Jacob sod pottage. And Esau came from the field.
Now Jacob is a chill dude. He in the house. He in his tent. He out cooking, making some pottage, minding his business. Esau come from out the field. Go ahead.
And he was faint.
And he was what?
Faint.
He come in. He's so tired. Go ahead.
Verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me.
He said what?
Feed me.
He said, feed me. Brother, feed me. Go ahead.
I pray thee, with that same red pottage.
With that same red pottage, that same red uncooked meat. Now, I'm going to say this again. Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? I want the red meat that's not cooked. Just feed me with the red pottage that you got right now. Just feed me. Who that sound like, Ayash?
White people.
Keep going.
For I am faint.
For I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. I've been running around like a wild man all day, killing. I'm hungry. Feed me. Okay?
Therefore was his name called Edom.
Edom. He said, feed me like the red Edom, that red porridge. Keep going.
Verse 31. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright.
And Jacob, he's like, hey, he said, you want this red stuff? Some of your birthright. You know this not done, right? Some of your birthright. Go ahead.
Verse 32.
And
Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die.
Esau said, I'm about to die, Negro. Go ahead.
And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
What is the birthright going to do for me? I'm about to die right now. I'm hungry. Go ahead.
Verse 33. And Jacob said, swear this to me this day.
He said, man, swear it to me then. Go ahead.
And he swore unto him.
And Esau said, you know what? Swear to you, you can have this birthright. I don't even care about it. It means nothing to me. Can't do nothing for me. Go ahead.
And he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
And he sold it to Jacob. So Jacob rightfully have the birthright. Now, the birthright goes to the firstborn. The first male-born child is who the birthright. They inherit the father's kingdom. They inherit all that's passed down to the father, and he's to disperse or, break it up or however he see fit. However, Esau sold his birthright, that first in charge. That's he sold the right to be called the firstborn. So Jacob now owns the right to being the firstborn. Now here's where you understand the scripture. The older shall serve the younger. This is that whole understanding of the other nations serving the younger. Now this is so we can have a full understanding. We're supposed to be in charge. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are supposed to be in charge if we follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. Because of because of Esau selling his birthright to Jacob, that gave Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians rulership and accepting the birthright of being considered the firstborn, right? Over Esau, which are white people. We are supposed to be the ones that's being served. But because we want to disobey the Most High God is why we're going through the punishments. This is why we're suffering. This is why we're suffering. And people like Donald Trump understand that his people hate our people because of that birthright. Because we've earned that birthright, because they sold their birthright. And you're going to see it later on, the gifts and the curse of what they got and what we got. I mean, the blessings and the covenant. You'll see what we inherit, and then you see what Esau inherit. We inherit the covenant of the Most High God. And because we didn't want to follow the laws is why we're in punishment. That's later on. But this is the whole proof of why the hatred is there. Quickly.
I have a question. All right, so let me understand this. If we never asked Esau to sell us the birthright, we still would have never had gotten the inheritance or the covenant? All that came with the birthright?
It all came with the birthright. 1, 2. It was already prophesied that we would get it. You understand? So it was it was predestined for Esau to sell his birth. It was predestined for it. It was
okay. No, because I'm trying to understand that. I thought
it was already
birthright belonged to him and something else belonged to us because we came after him. Because it said the older shall serve the young.
The older shall serve the young.
Right.
Okay, if that's told before they born, what's told?
That means the birthright was prophesied to go to the younger anyway. Okay.
The elder shall serve the young. When you read the scriptures, you have to really pay attention to what you're reading, right? It says the elder shall serve the younger, right, which means Esau is supposed to serve Jacob.
Right.
If Jacob is the second born, it normally goes, the birthright goes to the elder.
Okay.
So that would mean that the younger will serve the older, right? But the scriptures say the elder shall serve the younger. That means it's telling you the story, the breakdown already of how we earned our birthright, how we earned this covenant with the Most High God. This is why the hatred for Esau has for us. This is that hatred. This is where that hatred began. Go ahead.
Verse 34.
Well, actually, it began in the garden when the snake he convinced Eve, and then it further spread it to Cain and Abel, where that hatred was there, okay, and then it's now Esau, and it's in that's the same spirit,
right, okay,
and that's you understand it that way. That's their generation to generation.
Okay,
read
verse 34. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage from the lentils.
Right now, he gave it to him. He said, "Here you go. Go ahead, keep going."
And he did eat and drink.
And he ate it and drank it. That's the bind. That was the seal of it. That was him accepting giving the birthright, accepting that he sold it. That's all of that. Keep going.
And rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.
Now Esau despised his birthright. How do you know Esau despised his birthright, Ayash?
Because he gave it up so easily and willingly, not knowing what it was really worth.
He gave it up without a care. Exactly what you're saying. He gave it up without a care. Keep going.
Chapter 26, verse 1. And there was a famine in the land. Beside the first famine.
Drop down to about verse 4.
Chapter 26, verse 4. And I will make thy seed multiply as the stars of heaven.
No, go up 1. Go to 3.
Sojourn in this land, and I will be with thee, and will bless thee.
Mm-hmm.
For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give these countries, and I will perform the oath which I swear unto Abraham thy father.
Now, this is the blessing. This is the covenant. Keep going.
Verse 4. And I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven.
Keep going.
And will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 5. Because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws.
Now, you read here, because Abraham kept all the laws and obeyed the Most High God, he passed down a covenant, a blessing. He passed down that heritage down to Isaac. Now Isaac is going to end up passing that same covenant down to it's supposed to be to his elder son. Read, Ayash. What happened? Read. Damn that. Read.
Verse 6. And Isaac dwelt in Gerar.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. And the men of the place asked him of his wife,
mm-hmm,
and he said,
Drop down. Drop down like 2. Take me to where Isaac is. He's on his deathbed, and he's giving Jacob the blessing. Take me down to where he's on his last. He's on his last leg. He's about to go. He's about to give the blessing away. I'm going to show you why the hatred. And while Yash looks for that, I'm going to play this video. I want everybody to pay attention to this video. It's probably in 27 or 28.
And hanging from a tree. Ruled a suicide. Denoris Richardson, Colbert County, Alabama, found hanging from a tree. Ruled a suicide. Lennon Lacey, Bladenboro, North Carolina, found hanging from a tree. Ruled a suicide. Robert Fuller and Malcolm Harsh, both found dead in the state of California, hanging from trees, and ruled a suicide. And now most recently, Earl Smith, Albany, New York, found hanging from a tree and ruled a suicide. Those 6 names that I just listed make up only a very small fraction of the amount of Black men, women, and children that have gone missing over the decade since the 50s out of all the methods of suicide, with the most common being a self-inflicting gun wound. You're telling me that it's only ever Black people that decide to take their own life using rope outside? I will never believe that. The victims' families will never believe that. The Black community will never believe that. And as the police continue to play in our face for years to come, as the most ignorant of people will continue to call us victims and say we're playing victim, I hope that this message gets out to the right people to recognize that this shit is real. Modern day lynchings are very real, and they have no problem continuing to rule it a suicide when these literal people, these human beings, are being found hanging 10 feet off the fucking ground with zero news coverage. And let me be clear before I make the following statement. I do not wish this on anybody. That being said, let it be one white man or one white woman found hanging from a tree. That amount of attention and news coverage would surpass Gabby Petito. For this upcoming 4th of July weekend, people.
Are we understanding what's going on? Do we have a little more clarity of what's going on? Do we have listen, do we have a little more understanding of what's happening? No, we don't have more understanding of what's happening. These are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people that's being unalive for no reason or whatever reason that at that time, the person that did it felt they should do it. Now, I want you to understand these is 10 feet from the ground. These trees, you can't just climb them. Someone had to help you get up there. There's no table. There's no ladder. There's nothing around to prove that these people have been unalived. I'm going to show you why they unalive us. Read it, Yash. Get off with my son. I don't care about it. Don't text him again. Leave it the hell alone. Salakia.
We'll start at verse 40. This is after he ate the venison and everything.
Read from there.
Verse 27, verse 40.
No, read. Say where you at.
I'm in the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 40.
Read it.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
And what?
And by thy sword
thou
shalt live.
Go up to.
All right, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father?
Go up to where Jacob got the blessing. Go up when Jacob first got the blessing. Before Esau started crying. Go up.
Book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 31. And he also made savory meat and brought it unto his father and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his venison, that thou soul may bless me.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou?
And he said, now Isaac, this time Isaac is older. He can't see really good. He hear you. He got the venison. He said, who are you? Who is this? Right? Who is this? Right? Read.
And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau.
He said, now, because when Isaac first said, listen, I'm on my last leg. Yo, go out. He told Esau, go out, go hunt, bring me back some venison so I can give you your blessing. Right? And because Esau is such a savage beast and such a liar, He was going out there to take hold and take claim of his birthright that he sold. He was going to do this. But Isaac's wife, their mother, who the Lord showed, yo, listen, put this together. She went and said, listen, she went to Jacob and said, hey, go and read the story, go and read the scriptures. But she went and told Jacob, she said, listen, this Venice I cook right here, go up here and give this to your father. Put some hair on your arms and go up here and give this to your father because you have that birthright and it's yours. But Esau was going in the field to go hunting for the Venice so he can get his father fresh killed. She had Venice already and she was prepared for this day. Read now. This is what's going on. Jacob is presenting the meal to Isaac, pretending to be his brother, so his brother don't steal the birthright that he sold. Go ahead.
And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who?
He said, who? He said, wait a minute. He said, who is this? Go ahead.
Where is he that have taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed.
He said, now I'm going to bless him. He said, well, where is he? He said, where is he? That made this, went out and got this venison and made this suckling stuff. Where is he? I'm going to bless him. He shall be blessed. Go ahead.
And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceeding bitter cry.
Did you read that? Did you miss something? He got the blessing?
Yes, this is verse 34.
Jacob already got the blessing.
He just blessed Jacob, but Jacob brought him the venison.
Okay.
He ate of it. Now Esau,
okay, now Esau is coming. Go ahead.
Esau came and brought him the venison.
Said,
who's this?
Yeah, go ahead, go.
All right. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceeding bitter cry.
Esau, being sneaky, he was trying to be sneaky and go and do it. Now he see that his brother wound up on him and took his birthright that he actually sold him. So now he's crying. Esau's crying like, what happened? I was supposed to get this birthright. Keep going.
And said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father.
He said, now, but bless me still. You know what? Listen, you don't already bless Jacob. All right, cool. And he, bless me still. Bless me even. Oh, yeah.
Question. All right. If he didn't understand the value of this birthright when he sold it to Jacob, why is he trying to be crafty and sneaky now?
Because he
see the father as
who do we call the devil?
One of the children of the Most High.
No, who do you call the devil?
Oh, the white man.
Who?
The white man.
Who?
The white man.
The Bible describes the devil being the white man, right? What is Esau? The father of lies. He is the father. He's the beginner. He's the beginner. That spirit. How do you know he's the father of lies? What makes him the father of lies?
Because he was a murderer from the beginning.
Before that, before he became the murderer, what did he do first?
He was most of the top beast of the field.
Being who?
Being cunning hunter and get food.
Being who? Being the snake in the garden.
Right.
So he was first the snake in the garden, a liar, a deceiver.
Right.
Then he became a murderer.
Right.
Now he's pleading with his father to give him a blessing because he done already gave the blessing that the Most High God promised Abraham that went to Isaac and now is going to Jacob. So it's already to Jacob. So now Esau in this passage, in this script, Esau is saying, well, hold on, bless me too. Bless me still. Go.
Verse 35. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing.
Your brother came and took your blessing. Your brother came, they say in subtlety. Listen, your brother came over here. Now, Esau is never saying, I sold him my birthright. Mm-hmm. Esau's never saying that. You know why? Because Esau don't want to tell the truth. He's a liar. Right. He don't want to tell on himself. He don't want to say, I sold my birthright to my brother. That's why he was here. No, he let his father believe that his son Jacob did it in the wrong manner, but he didn't. Keep going.
Verse 36. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob?
Is he rightly not named Jacob? His name is really Jacob. Go ahead.
For he have supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright.
He took away my birthright. But is Esau a liar? Because didn't Jacob say, sell me your birthright? Did he not sell his birthright? But Esau is saying Jacob stole it. He did not. You sold it to him, rightfully. Keep going.
Now he have taken away my blessing, and he said.
So now this is what Esau's saying. He took my birthright, and now he took my blessing. Go ahead.
Has thou not reserved a blessing for me?
But you don't have nothing left for me, Father? What do you got for me? Keep going.
And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants.
Now hold on, slow down. I have made him thy who?
Thy Lord.
I have made him who?
Thy Lord.
Now what comes to mind when you hear that?
Like Christ.
What comes to mind? It's right here what we've been talking about the whole time. From the huh?
The ruler.
What that means? What?
The one in charge.
What script proves that?
From when Esau sold his birthright. Now Isaac gave him the blessing.
Right? He said, I made him Lord. But where did that stem? Where did you first hear?
It was prophesied when they was in the womb.
Said what?
That the elders shall serve the young.
Now you get it?
I get it.
Now you get where it says he shall rule, the elder shall serve the younger. So now the prophecy have come to fruition.
Right.
So now the prophecy is fulfilled.
Right.
Because he done gave him the birthright. He gave up the birthright. Now Jacob done been blessed. Now his father said, I made him Lord over you. He's the Lord over you. Read on.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
Isaac is saying, I done solidified this. I done made this. This is the creed. This is it. I done made this the mark. This is the word. This is the law. The law is now he's your Lord. Your brother is the Lord over you. So I can't change that. We done. It's like we done signed the contract. That's it. That is it. Go ahead.
And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father.
Now Esau is crying. He said, I want something too. Give me something. Bless me. Keep going.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
And did what?
And wept.
Keep going.
Verse 39.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all. What do white people do when black people start running and ruling in charge? They cry like little heifers. But keep going.
Okay. Verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Now he said, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Who rules the earth?
Esau.
Who?
Esau.
White people. White people rule the earth. Who runs Ireland right now? Who runs the United Kingdom? Who runs America? Who they run the earth? They did the fatness shall be the earth. Go ahead.
And of the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40. And by the sword thou shalt thou live.
And by the what?
By the sword.
Now the sword was an actual blade back then. Now the sword is military might. Military might. What comes with military might? Cannons, biological weapons, chemical weapons, guns, nuclear warheads, missiles, airplanes, fighter jets, cannons, drones, all that come military might. So who's ruling the earth? This is how you can tell who Esau is. And this is you can tell why the hatred of Esau is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Because they gave up their birthright and they're supposed to serve us. And they have rulership over us because of one reason. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians did not follow the law of God.
Right.
That's it. I remember being a kid, and I remember asking my mom, why is black people so hated? Why are we so hated? Why do we're so hated amongst everybody, even ourselves? And I couldn't understand it. Being in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, the answer has been given to me. Because we have the birthright, because we have the love of the Most High God of Israel. And all we have to do is follow and obey the laws, statutes, and commandments. We do that, God on our side, and no one can do nothing to us. They can't rock with us. They fear us when God on our side. When the Most High God of Israel is on our side, they fear us. They fear us. They fear us now in this down state that we in. That's why they're hanging black people. That's why first thing they do is look at I don't know if y'all seen Black Watch the other day. On Black Watch, Commanding General, 12th Year General Hyman put out a video of a veteran, a black man in a wheelchair. This happened in Sacramento. It's a black man in a wheelchair who happened to have on some military gear, or he had his heart or whatever pendant he had, showing that he served in the service and that he had high rank, and he's showing he's poor. He's poor. He's in a wheelchair, asking for change or whatever. And some white man walks up to him and said, "Show me your ID. Prove to me you were in the military." And when he went to go reach down to get the said paperwork to prove that he was in the military, he screamed. The white man backs up and screams out, "You're gonna pull a gun on me?" And he shoots the man point blank range. The black man lived. He lived through it. He shot at this man point blank range. Guess what? That white man never served in the military, so he had, first of all, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you that you should be able to cast judgment against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? This is why white people have to go into slavery. That's why they have to go in cages. This is why this is why you have to serve your brother. This is why the oppressor needs to serve, they have to go into slavery and serve their brother because of this ignorance. Keep going.
This book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 40. And by the sword shalt thou live.
And by the sword thou shalt thou live. Keep going.
And shall serve thy brother.
And shall do what?
Shall serve thy brother.
They're supposed to be serving us and be our sword. But guess what? We want to not follow the Most High God, but keep going.
And it shall come to pass,
go ahead,
when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Now listen, check it out. It's gonna come a time. It shall come to pass that you're gonna break the rulership, the yoke that you're supposed to have, your brother supposed to have on you. It's gonna come a time you're gonna break that. You know what that means? This time right here that they're ruling, it was pre-prophesied that they will get this time. It was prophesied. Y'all listen, it's gonna come a time y'all gonna break that yoke. Listen, have a good time. Read on.
Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing.
And Esau what?
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing.
I need everybody, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You have to understand Esau hates you because you got the blessing. Because you got the soul. Because you got the salt of the earth. Because you are the salt of the earth. Because you got the flavor. Because you got the vibe. because of that. Because you got the blessing. It's just that simple. That's why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are hated by the earth. Because we got the blessing from the Most High God. Because God chose us. He loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's the reason why all the other nations hate us. It's just that simple. It's not complicated. They hate us because God loves us. That's it. You know where the problem is, though? The problem is we're not loving the Most High God back. We're not loving him back by following his laws, statutes, and commandments. This is just simple. This is simplicity. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. It's not a complicated thing. It's a simple thing. Logic. All we gotta do is serve the Most High God, follow his laws, statutes, and commandments, and guess what? We gain the love back, and guess what? We rule the earth. See how simple that is? And then they shall serve us. They shall go into slavery. Like it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go in captivity. If we just do the simple thing as obeying and following the laws, statutes, commandments, and stop dealing with lawless America. Come up out of this. There's more in there. Read it.
And Esau said in his heart, these days of mourning for my father are at hand.
Ooh, he said, now check this out. I want everybody to pay attention. Esau said, right now, I got more on my father, and these days of mourning for my father is right now. Go ahead.
Then I will slay my brother Jacob.
Then I will do what?
Slay my brother Jacob.
So they've been unaliving black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians since that time. You understand why you finding black men and black women, and you finding children being hung, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Here, I got one more video for you. Check this one out. Check this out. Let me show you more white people and their cruelty to blacks.
To help do it. And now her name is on clinics all over the country. So the lady name is Margaret, and Margaret has an issue. You know them annoying weeds that grow uncontrollably? She believed blacks were the human version of those weeds and needed to be exterminated. And this is literally her direct quote. So she created something called the Negro Project, which you probably heard of, but what you probably didn't hear is that it was built on a plan to stop black people from reproducing. And the crazy part about it is she found a way to use feminism to make genocide look like empowerment. Now, it's a lady named Hillary, and Hillary is married to a man named William. And William isn't just the average man. He becomes the 42nd president of the United States. And Hillary is a big fan of Margaret and her work. Yes, she's literally a fan of a woman who wanted to exterminate black people. So fast forward to 2016, Hillary ends up running for president herself. And the crazy part about it is the lady that's a fan of the black exterminator ends up getting majority of the black vote. Literally 91%. And according to Hillary, she admires Margaret's vision enormously. And Margaret is called the birth control pioneer. But the truth, she wasn't just trying to give women choices. She was trying to control who was allowed to exist. See, she believed in a movement called eugenics. This weird idea that certain people were unfit to reproduce. And unfortunately, black people were on the unfit list. In her own words, she said, we don't want the word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population. And that's a letter she wrote in 1939. And that's not a conspiracy. That's archive history. In the 1930s, she launched something called the Negro Project, which we briefly touched on earlier. Sounds like a charity, right? Nah, it was literally a campaign to convince black people to reduce their own numbers. And I know what you're thinking. How'd she do that? See, look, she was smart. She knew she couldn't just roll up to a black community and say, hey, stop having kids. So she recruited black ministers, doctors, and even nurses to spread her message. She said, and I quote, that black leaders were the key to keeping the project under the radar. This wasn't about health. This was about population control. And the crazy thing about it is, it worked. She rapped genocide in a language of empowerment. Now here's where it get real twisted. Mark, you want to watch the full video? Comment full below or check out my...
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. It's more to that video, right? And what I've come to understand that white people and their cruelty has always been. It didn't just start. It didn't start in slavery. It didn't start with taking Haitians, the so-called Levites, to Haiti and enslaving them. It didn't start with taking the Puerto Ricans to Port Rich and enslaving them. It didn't start where they took Dominicans and put them right next to the Haitians and enslaved them. It didn't start when they took so-called Negroes and brought them to the Americas after stealing them from the west coast of Africa and enslaving them and breaking the buck and whoring us out and doing unseen, ungodly things to us. It didn't start when they came here and they start breaking all the treaties with the so-called Indians. No, it started when Esau hated Jacob. I'm sorry. It started in that garden when that snake told that lie to Eve. And then it went to Cain killing Abel, and then the birth of Esau. This hatred for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians spans over time. Over time. They hate you because you're you. They hate you, blacks, Hispanics, myself included. They hate us because we're us, because we received the blessing from the Most High God of Israel. That's why they hate us. They hate us with a passion because we're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. And if you are a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man that is following the laws, the statutes, and the commandments of the Most High God, they hate you even more because guess what? When you're doing so, you have the Most High God on your side. That means you're taking on your heritage, your true heritage. When you're learning your culture and knowing who you are, when you adopt and not just adopt, but you take on your culture as being Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, by being who you are, who the Most High God chose, by being that, they hate us even more. You know why? Because once we're following the law, the Most High God of Israel is on our side. And when that happens, they hate us more because then we have rulership. Slovakia. And then we have rulership because that's when we have rulership. When we obey the Most High God. And they don't want us doing that. They don't want us doing that. That's why you got these fake Israelite groups. That's why you got the Christian church, the Catholic church. That's why you got the Muslim mosque. That's why they run so freely in America. That's why they hate on the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, because they don't want us to follow our culture. Because the moment we do, we get that rulership of the earth. And they got to go into slavery. They got to go in slavery. That has to happen. This plan that this woman put, listen, let me tell you something. You think your enemy don't know your Bible? You think your enemy don't use your Bible against you? Why do you think they had the slave Bible in slavery time? Because they utilized the Bible, and that's why we all got this misconception about the King James Bible, and we got all this heresy, all these lies that's going out that's saying King James was a white man, and the white man wrote the Bible, and all of this. They got all this lie going out because they don't want us to know the truth. They don't want us to know the power that we have. They don't want us to know that we're special and a holy people unto the Most High God of Israel. They don't want us to know the power we have and the rulership that we're supposed to. They don't want us to know our heritage. They don't want us to know that. That's why they will blindside us with all these trinkets and these gifts. Give them some money. Let them be a superstar. Make them Diddy. Make them Michael Jordan, who hates his own people. Make them hate one another. Make the mother hate the husband and get him out the house. Put him on child support. That's why they do this. This is why they make delicacies, shrimp, pork, and crab and lobster. This is why they make it that way. Because they want us to not follow our God. They want us to be the iniquities to be a part of our life. because the more that's in our life, the more we go away from the Most High God. This is why they push whoredom. This is why they push LGBT movement. This is why they push that. This is why they pushing their agenda. First of all, they like that stuff. Salakia. They like that lifestyle. They like that nastiness. Sleeping with animals and sleeping with dogs and sleeping with cows and sheep and sleep. They like that nastiness. They like men sleeping with men. They like that nastiness, but they want to put it onto the children of Israel because it separates us from the Most High God. And it takes away our birthright. Ayash.
Question, sir. Okay. All right. So now you say they have a hatred for us, a perpetual hatred, right? But wouldn't they have to hate themselves behind their ignorance because they're the ones that sold us the birthright in the first place? Which is why they will unalive their own people to prove a point?
No. They have, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't want to accept accountability, and it's a precept for that. Okay. It's a precept. Give me. They find themselves not accountable. They hold themselves not accountable.
Because they would have to hate themselves.
They don't hate themselves. Listen, they hate us because of the reason of what they did, but they don't want to hold themselves accountable. How can you prove that? You can prove that, and I don't even have to go to this scripture. I can prove that just in the scriptures that we was just reading in Genesis. How can I prove that? Because Esau tried to steal his birthright back. He lied to his father and said, "Oh, he stole my birthright. He stole my blessing." When he gave up his birthright. He gave up his blessing. So they don't find themselves guilty for the crimes they commit. Hold your peace 1 second. They don't find themselves guilty for the crimes they commit. They only find us guilty for the hatred. Not even, and I'm not condoning us to commit crimes, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I'm not condoning us to commit crimes. They hate us because of the blessing we have. The crimes that we commit, which is taught by white people. That's why they have gangster movies like Al Pacino. That's why they have gangster movies like Scarface. That's why they have The Godfathers. That's why they have New Jack City. This is why they produce artists like Sukiyana. This is why they produce artists like Megan Thee Stallion. This is why they push drill rap. This is why they do it, because they wanna make us sinful people. They want to make us enemies of the Most High God of Israel instead of being the chosen of the Most High God of Israel. They want the Most High God to hate us. They know the Bible. That's why they trying to make us. They put shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster in food products that they don't have to. They push it. They push it and make it a delicacy, make it cheap, and they do it so we can buy into the lie. They push their agenda so we can buy into the lie. Because if we knew, just look at it this way. If Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians grew up knowing that Christ was a black man, would it put a difference in the ghettos and the barrios? Absolutely. If Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians grew up knowing our culture about a wife, once you have sex with this man, a woman, she have sex with this man, that's her husband, that's it, period. She can't go outside of that unless her husband dies. And then she's allowed to get a new husband. But if she knew what would change in the ghettos, that would change dramatically. Women wouldn't be whores. You wouldn't have 304s. You wouldn't have strippers. What else would change? If you knew the truth, if we knew the truth, if we knew our heritage, and we knew about these scriptures, and knew the breakdown and the understanding of this, guess what? Men wouldn't run out here and just throw white women away and have sex with a bunch of women because they're being fornicators, because they wouldn't have sex with other men's wives. Guess what? They would change. That would change. Guess what? If you knew you slept with this woman and that was yours, you're not just going to go sleep with any woman because you got to keep her. That stops abortion. That stops abortion. You get where I'm going with this? It stops so many things by knowing our culture, by knowing who Esau is, who our enemy, who our true enemy is. By knowing who God loves, it stops so much. If we knew and understood, love thy neighbor as thy love thyself, and love your brother, then guess what? Then that stops gang on gang violence. If blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians knew that we were one people, that we were the nation of Israel, that we fit all under the 12 tribe chart, guess what that also stops? That stops each other from hating each other. That makes us deal with each other more. That makes us love one another more. Our oppressor put this into play so we can hate one another. So the mother can hate the father. It's in the scriptures. All this is in the scriptures that it will happen, because the Most High God has to let everybody by the scriptures, let everybody do what they want to do so the Most High God can prove himself. And that's going to be final. When Christ, Yahushua Mashiach, come back and clean up house, it's going to not happen no more. Let me get this scripture.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5.
That
whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Now, our possessors slay us. I just showed you a video about how there are black people being hung still in 2025. There are black people still being hung and persecuted. Who's doing it? It's not black people doing it to each other. These are white people hanging black people. This is for teaching purposes only. Keep going.
Okay. And they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord."
And listen, they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord." Guess what? They go to church. They go to church. They saying, "Blessed be the Lord." Listen, they saying, "Thank you, Jesus." That's white people going to church and saying, "Thank you, Jesus, for letting us have slaves." When they had us in oppression, when they had us in slavery, because they still got us oppressed. But when they had us in slavery, you think they didn't thank God for having us being slaves? You know what they was thinking? You know what they really was saying? Thank you for their ignorance. Thank you for making them dumb. Thank you for taking your spirit out the earth. Thank you for allowing us to have our rule. Because even back in Genesis 27, it shows you that they're gonna have a time where they're gonna rule. Even back in Genesis, it tells you they're gonna break their yoke, they're gonna rule for a time. Okay. Their time is up, though. Keep reading.
Okay. For I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Listen, and they say they happy because they're rich. They're happy because they're rich. And listen, guess what? Our so-called leaders don't pity us. I just showed you a video where this lady named Margaret, she devised a plan how to exterminate black people. And guess what? If you go to a clinic and you look at the name on the clinic and it says Margaret, this is in what is it called? This is like giving her praise. That's giving her praise. The clinics that you walk around and see, and it says Margaret, because it's Margaret Hayes building or Margaret something, I forgot what it's called, but it's Margaret. They're giving a dedication. That's the word I was looking for. They're giving a dedication to a woman whose the Black Project was to exterminate black people. It wasn't to grow black people or help black people. It wasn't no program for that. This was so they can unalive black people. And guess what? She came up with the plan, and the plan was abortion. And guess what happens? Now go look at how many black children are aborted a year. Go look up how many Hispanic children are aborted a year. Go look up how many Native Indian children are aborted a year. They're winning. They're winning, and we're losing. Ayash.
And someone like Lizzo donated $2 million to Planned Parenthood. But where is she at now with her career?
Because Lizzo is a goddamn fool. Lizzo is a goddamn fool. She's following behind the oppressor, and she's trying to please the oppressor. Was there any more script on that?
That was it.
Give me Deuteronomy 7:6, Baba Kushaw. Go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Read.
For art thou an holy people?
Art thou who?
For art thou an holy people?
This is what the Bible says about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Art thou a holy people? Keep going.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
The Most High God of all creation said, we are a holy people. Holy meaning separate. Aren't thou a separate people unto the Most High God? Are you not a separate people? Keep going.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
He did what?
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Say it again.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
The Most High God has chosen blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. This is the reason why Esau hates you, because we're chosen. This is why the other nations hate you. This is why they hate us. They hate us because the Most High God chose us. Keep going.
To be a special people.
To be who?
To be a special people.
To be a what?
To be a special people.
Ooh wee.
To be a special people.
Ooh wee.
Unto himself.
Unto himself, a special people. Who can dunk that ball like that? Who can play ball like that? Who can rap like that? Of course, they can adopt and learn how to do it, but who did it naturally? Who played ball naturally? I'm just giving some cardinal mindsets or some cardinal ways of what I'm proving. Who can cook like that? Who can cook like that? Who can take care? Who can survive through a crack epidemic like that? Who can survive through a dope epidemic? Who can survive gangs and still live? Who can survive like us? Who brings flavor? Who could dance like that? Keep going.
Above all.
Above what?
Above all.
No,
above all.
Above
all.
The Most High God
above
said,
all.
I gotta slow down. The Most High God said we are above all, okay?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Most High God said that blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians are above all people on the face of the planet Earth. And guess what? We just don't know it. We as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians don't realize we are above all people. And this is why Donald Trump puts the law in play that he wants to put in play. This is why Donald Trump wants to enslave black children. This is why Donald Trump was at Epstein Island doing God knows what with Hispanics and Native Indian children. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian children. This is why you see all the ugliness. This is why I got a question for everybody. How come you see all these missing files of missing people, right? All these missing people, and they're only black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Why? Why is it only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians going missing? Why you don't see Chinese boy go missing, Chinese girl go missing, white Caucasian girl go missing, white Caucasian child go missing? Why you don't see Arab kid go missing? You don't see that. Because the news coverage, as what the young man was saying on the other video, the news coverage, if you found a white man hung, it would, a white woman hung, a white child hung, the news would break. The news will break. Do you understand that if they found these other nations and the way or the things that's done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians was done to these other nations, they will lose their goddamn mind? But you don't see the coverage of the black people, all the things that's happening to black people. You know why? Because they still try and do this in secrecy. Because they don't want us to know our history. All this is based on they don't want us to know. They don't want us to get that connection with the Most High God. They don't want us to serve the Most High God because they don't want us to get back into power. Because then they gotta be ruled over. That's just the simplicity of it all.
Right.
Read.
That
was it?
Yeah.
Take me to Isaiah chapter 54, verse 14, Baba the Shop.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 14.
Go ahead, read.
In righteousness
Uh-huh.
shalt thou be established.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt be far from oppression.
Thou shalt be what?
Thou shalt be far from oppression.
Now, I want you to take me from the top, and I want you to take it a little slow.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 14.
Go ahead, read it.
In righteousness.
In righteousness.
Shall thou be established.
Shall we be established? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. In righteousness we shall be established. Go ahead.
Thou shalt be far from oppression.
Thou shalt be what?
Far from oppression.
We shall be far from oppression, which means we're not going to be oppressed no more as a people. Keep going.
For thou shalt not fear.
What?
For thou shalt not fear.
Let me show you what we shouldn't fear. I'm going to show y'all what we shouldn't fear. Hold on. Let me play a video real quick. This is what we shouldn't fear. We shouldn't do this. We're not going to fear this. And I'm not saying.
So stay 8 feet from me and don't talk to me no more. I don't answer questions. I'm not talking to you about shit. Call your supervisor. My name is Paul Birdsong from the Black Panther Party. The days of you coming out here fucking with people is over. They jumped out on us like some dumbasses. They gonna learn today. No, we not. We about to make it so they can't come on the block no more. They ain't gonna be able to come out here no more. I got 2 of them. Don't approach me. I told her I'm not talking to nobody but a supervisor. So call the supervisor or drive away. I got a license. Okay, so you can't fucking talk to me anyway unless I need your help. Public service? No, I can't. I ask you to leave me alone if I'm not committing a crime. But you can't articulate a suspicion. You talking to me is harassment at that point. I asked you to leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Okay, I told them they should know. You got walkie-talkies, right? If I got a license to carry, there ain't no point in you talking to me no more. Because you came here for me. You came here because you got to call somebody's carrying guns, and I'm the only one here with a gun.
Calling yourself?
No, I didn't. Now, unless you see a crime being committed, you can leave. Or you can keep harassing me. And then I can contact Octavia Williams, which is my attorney, and I can file a suit against everybody here. How you want to play? I didn't call you for help. I also asked you not to approach me. Stay 8 feet from me. Sure. You can't touch it. You can see it. You can read it. You can read my ID. Yeah. It's new, too. Yeah. Have a nice day. I'm good as long as y'all get out of here and quit intimidating people. You are. You being here to intimidate people. Don't nobody here wants you here.
What's this here?
No.
I don't think you're right.
That's cool. But go to whoever house called you and be with them. But stop talking to me. Dude, you was talking to me. All right. Follow your oath. Don't the Philadelphia police oath say I will dignify everybody I come in contact with during the commission of my shift? Doesn't it say you'll treat everyone with courtesy and respect? It's human respect if somebody has you to leave them alone, you leave them alone. Okay? I don't know, but you won't leave me alone. Don't worry about what I had. Call your supervisor. Get the fuck out of my face. You are. You're in front of me. If you do, I'm going to sue your ass. Yes, I will. I guarantee you. You don't know me. You better Google me. Yeah, all right. I will. I will sue the fuck out of you. And I don't even need your badge number because you signed that car out. It says call him. It's called him. I don't.
Now, I'm not telling any Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian to go out and be so foolish to challenge the police department. I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm not going saying, hey, go challenge the police department. Go act ignorant and go and make stupid mistakes. I'm saying to you, can you imagine not having to deal with any of that anymore? Could you imagine what happened to just be able to rule over white people and the Asians and the so-called East Indians and the so-called Arabs? Could you imagine ruling over these people? And I'm talking about righteous rulership. I'm not talking about being monsters like them. I'm talking about righteous rulership. The Bible speaks about that time that shall come. All we have to do, I'm going to keep reiterating this, all we got to do is follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Be obedient and love the Most High God of Israel. What you was reading?
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 14.
You read it already?
I was halfway.
Go ahead, finish.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 54, verse 14.
Go ahead.
In righteousness shall thou be established.
Keep going.
Thou shalt be far from oppression. For thou shalt not fear. And from terror.
And from what?
And from terror.
Keep going.
For it shall not come near thee.
Keep going. That was it?
Here comes.
The terror not going to come near us. Listen, all you got to do, let me tell you something. All you got to do is follow the law, statutes, commandments. And I'm saying you got to listen. I'm saying you got to sit in class, learn your culture, learn your history, learn about who the Most High God is, learn what your inheritance is, and then get that. Follow it. Obey these law, statutes, commandments. Don't be just hearers, but doers. Do it righteously. And guess what happens? We gain rulership back. We gain rulership back. Let me get the go to Isaiah 49 and 23, Baba Kashaw. The book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23. Yeah, 49 and 23.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23.
Keep going.
And kings shall be thy nursing fathers. And their queens, thy nursing mother.
Listen, guess what? All them in power, Slakia. All them that's in power, Slakia, one moment. It's nice and cold. All them that's in power, kings and queens and all that, listen, guess what? They're going to be the nurses and stuff. All them that's ruling over us, they're going to be put into servitude. Go.
They shall bow down.
They shall do what?
They shall bow down.
This part is exciting to me, Ayash. Read it again.
They shall bow down to thee.
To who?
They shall bow down.
They shall bow down
to thee.
They're gonna bow down to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Oh wait, y'all think getting the boot kiss? Y'all hate on that. We hate that other black men are getting their boots kissed by the Caucasian race. We hate that other nations are kissing the boots of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Oh wait till they start bowing to us. Read.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
Keep going.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
That means they're gonna kiss the boots. That's the scripture, so everybody understand. They're gonna kiss the boots.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
And guess what? That we're gonna start understanding that's the Most High God. That's why here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we understand that that's the Lord. It's not us. That's the Lord. That's the Lord making them be servitude to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
For they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
And listen, we are not ashamed. We're not ashamed to look peculiar, that wear beards and don't do shape-ups and wear braids and don't do shape-ups. We're not ashamed to wear that Magundawada. I don't have mine. I left it on vacation. My brother is going to send it back to me on Friday, Most High Christ. I left it out. No, I'm too wild. You keep your Magun. I'm going to get my Magundawada back on Friday or on the day off. My brother's going to ship it back to me. But let me explain something to you. You're not afraid to wear that Magundawada. You're not afraid to walk around. You're not ashamed to walk around looking like, oh, my bad, I got a better one. We're not ashamed to walk around like what they call us Power Rangers. We're not afraid. We're not ashamed to serve the Most High God. We're not ashamed to go out in the streets and the highways and the byways and scream out that the Most High God is the God of Israel and that he hates white people. We're not ashamed of doing that. We're not ashamed of calling the white man the devil that the Bible speaks of. We're not ashamed to waking up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and getting them back right with the Most High God of Israel. We're not ashamed of saying that God is not saving everybody and that Yahawashi Mashiach, Jesus Christ, is a black man like me. We're not ashamed of that. We're doing it proudly. We're going in the highways and byways, and we're going to prophesy to the wind if we have to. If no Black, Hispanic, and Native man hear us, we will do it to the wind. We're not ashamed. We do it proudly. I am happy to serve my King. I am happy to serve my Lord. I am happy to be obedient and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. I'm happy to do it. When I found out that everything I was living was a lie, to find out the truth and then to follow it was glorious. It is still glorious. And I pray the Lord never takes that mindset from me. It was more?
Nah.
It wasn't no more in that scripture?
Nah.
Okay, let me get go over to Isaiah 60 and 12, Baba Kashar. The book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 12.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 12.
Go ahead.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Now, let me explain something to you. First, like, share, and comment. Please like, share, and comment. Share the video. Let's get this word out to our people. But let me tell you something. What the scriptures say, read it again from the top.
Colonel Khan's book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 12.
Go ahead.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
For the nation and the kingdom that's not going to serve God's children, let me explain to you. For all those that's going to fight against NASA, space programs, the military, whoever you are, if you not bow to the rightful children of Israel, the rightful Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the rightful 12 tribes, if you're not going to bow and serve, what's going to happen?
These shall perish.
Shall who what?
Shall perish.
Means be no more. Sakawu. No max. Done.
Yea, those nations that shall be utterly wasted.
Utterly what?
Utterly wasted.
It said utterly wasted. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Those that don't want to serve, those that think they cannot, because you took us into servitude. Now it's time to go into servitude, and you think you're not gonna do your time? Guess what? You're gonna be utterly wasted. The Most High God said. Where you at? That was the end of that. Go over to Isaiah 61 and 5. 61 and 5.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 5.
Go ahead.
And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
And what?
Strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
Keep going.
And the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
Listen, let me explain something to you. Those people that's not Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian will be slaves. They will be slaves. They will hold down the vineyard. They will herd your sheep. They will rule over the things that you allow them to rule over. They will clean the messes of everybody. They will do all the things quickly. They will do all the things that need to be done. We have to understand that when we get in position of power, we're going to get in position of power. You know, in a Christian church, they're not going to teach you this. They're not going to teach you that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians will gain rulership over the earth. They're not going to say, listen, white people are going to go into slavery, that Arabs are going to go into slavery, that Chinese people will be enslaved by the Black race. They're not going to tell you that. And when I say Black, I mean Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, of course. They're not going to tell you that the East Indian shall be enslaved. The Hawaiian is going to be enslaved. The Japanese, the Koreans are going to be enslaved by Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And listen, and those that are in those other races that believe they are of them other races, you're going to come up out of there. You're going to come up out of there and you're going to start You're gonna learn your history. You're gonna learn your culture. And if you don't learn it before the Most High God sends Yahweh Mashiach back, you're gonna rise in power, which means you're gonna rise. May you rise in power, is what we say, or may they rise in power. It preferably said is those that are Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. They die in this ignorance. May they rise in power, knowing that we are rulers over the earth. May they rise again when the Most High God give Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the power to rule over the earth, which means, yes, there is a such thing as reincarnation. That's another class, another day, another time. Okay, but we have to understand that it's a time coming. It's a time coming. Guess what? It's going to be a time where Black people won't be hung no more. There's going to be a time when we will have rulership over the earth and things will change. It's going to be it's a time coming, and it's coming fast. It's coming fast upon the earth. And we need to realize what side of the coin would we like to be on. Would you like to be on the side of the coin where we are, where you still want to be a slave? Or would you be like on the side where you're going to understand that we have rulership? Would you like to wake up in power, or would you like to run into power? It's a difference. It's a difference between running into power and waking up in power. You wake up in power is like your children. It's like, here, let me give you a clean example. If you're a child and you grow up and your parents are wealthy and they're in the music industry, or you're a child waking up like Whitney Houston's daughter. She rose up in power because she woke up in power. She had the power of being wealthy, being rich. And I'm using it on a cardinal level, using it because we don't cherish the value of money. I'm saying this is an example. So if you wake up in power, when you wake up in power, right, rising in power, that's in being in rulership of the earth. That's when we'll be in rulership of the earth. Just imagine being a child growing up, never knowing poverty. Now imagine the fathers and the mothers that worked hard for us not to be in that poverty. This is the difference between rising in power and walking into power. See, the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that choose the Most High God and want to follow the law, statutes, and commandment, they're going to walk into power. It's a difference. It's a difference. There is a big difference. Oh yeah, so let me get what scripture you were reading last?
I was reading Isaiah 60 and 61.
And 5. Did you finish it?
Concept.
Okay, go over to Jeremiah 30 and 16. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Baba Shaw.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16.
Go ahead and read it.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Now, let me explain what this means. All they that devour thee shall be devoured. Guess what? If you look, every video I showed you, well, except the last one, but the first 2 videos I showed you was about devouring Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, from hanging to abortion, to cops unaliving us, to force feeding us shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, forcing us into this agenda of homosexuality. This is for teaching purposes only. Forcing us into the LGBT movement, gearing us up to being sodomites and being transformers, skinwalkers, pushing that agenda, and then us falling into the trap of being a part of that agenda. Those who are going to push us into that, read it again one more time.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16.
Go ahead.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
All those that devour us, gonna be devoured. Those who push us into that world of stripping and escorting, of pornography, those who push us into those realms of doing crack cocaine, of smoking marijuana, and all those that pushing us into these dead-end jobs and keeping us enslaved and imprisonment. Guess what? They devoured us. They made us their stepping stone. They're going to be devoured. They're going to go into slavery. It was more?
Come.
Read it.
And all thine adversaries.
And all our who?
And all thine adversaries.
All those, I'm going to make it easy. All those ops, Dad.
Every one of them.
Uh-huh.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall do what?
Go into captivity.
It says our enemy is going to go into captivity. Our ops are going to go into slavery. Keep reading.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
And those that spoiled us, meaning kept us as spoils from war, shall be spoils.
And all they, it's like all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
And all those that sought us out to unalive us. Guess what? All those that unalived us, from shooting us, saying, "Oh, they thought we pulled the weapon," or all those like what Emmett happened to Emmett Till. Guess what? That's gonna be. Those who did that is gonna be hunted, just like they hunt us, just like they hunt our footsteps, just like they put us on that market. They're gonna be then put on the market. It was more.
Yeah.
Go to Revelations 2:26. I want to get these last three scriptures out. Go to Revelations 2:26, Bob Shaw.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 26.
Read it.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my work unto the end.
Now, I'm going to explain this real quick. Those that keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, that's only Israelites. The only 12 tribes of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, those that keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, go ahead.
To him will I give power over the nation.
To him, to those that follow the laws, statutes, and commandments, guess what? The Lord said he's going to give us power over the other nations. Keep going.
Absolutely.
Okay, go to Psalms 2 and 8. The book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. I got one more after this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Ask for me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
Listen.
You ain't just now bringing this one out.
I told you I got stuff in the cut.
Right, I got to put this in my book.
Read it again. Read it again.
Psalms, holding out.
Hey, gosh, this is in the arsenal. I told you I got some stuff.
We're supposed to be one body.
I know. I got some stuff that I've been studying. Go ahead.
Book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Ask for me.
Listen, you seek the Most High God of Israel. When you seek the Most High God of Israel, you're looking for your inheritance. You're looking for your culture. You're finding out who you are, and you learning that you have to obey these laws, statutes, and commandments. And when you do so, you're asking for the Lord. Ask for the Lord, and what?
And I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
And I shall give the heathen for thy inheritance. That means I'm gonna give them the rule. I'm gonna give them so you can rule over them. I'm gonna give them to you so you can put them to work for you. Guess what? They made us do slavery, right? And that was through force. The Most High God said He gonna give them to us. Easy. It's easy work. All you gotta do is listen. This is easy work. All you gotta do is follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. Easy. This is what it's called easy work. You know, this is. Let me explain something to you. I'm about to tell everybody something. I'm about to give you a new commandment. It's a lot, yeah. I'm about to open your eyes. I'm about to tell you a new secret that you should already know. You know what life is about? I'm about to tell you the secret of life. The secret of life is it's a test. Obey the laws, statutes, commandments, follow the Most High God, and guess what? He's going to give you everything. He just said He's going to give you, it's an open book test. It's an open book test. And guess what the open book is? The Bible. The Bible. All you got to do is study, understand, follow, and obey the law, statutes, and commandments. And guess what happens? Read that scripture one more time.
Yeah, there was more.
Yeah, read it from the top though.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Ask for me,
and
I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
Keep going.
And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
Ooh.
The uttermost. Good stuff.
All of it.
Not just the bad.
Listen, we're going to get all the earth. Go ahead. There was more on there?
Unless you want me to go to the next
No. That's for another time. Now, I want you to go take me to 2nd Ezra.
Okay.
Take me to 2nd Ezra 15 and 56. Take me to 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 56.
Okay.
Hey, listen, in retrospect, I need everybody to understand one thing, that the oppressor, the white man, the devil, is your slave. And he will be your slave if you just do one thing. Follow and obey the laws, statutes, and commandments. It's not complicated.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 56.
Go ahead.
Like as thou hast done unto my chosen.
Now, whoa. Whoa.
This is new. It's a new commandment.
Whoa. Read that again from the top.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 56.
Go ahead.
Like as thou hast done unto my chosen.
Now, listen, the Most High God said, like thou hast done, like what you have done to my chosen, to the children of Israel, to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, like what you have done to them. Keep going.
Saith the Lord. Even so shall God do unto thee.
What?
Even so shall God do unto thee.
Say it again.
Even though shall God do unto thee.
So all the hangings, all the unalivements, all the mass murder, all the genocide, all the broken treaties, all the abominable acts that they've done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, it's going to get done back to them. That's what you're saying to me?
And shall deliver thee into mischief.
Ooh. You know, at the end of the day, what that means? That means Koreans, Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, East Indians, the French, the Italian, the so-called Jewish man, the German, the Irish, the Spaniard, and I'm not talking about the Spanish Spaniards. I'm talking about the white Spaniards, the Arab. The Lord is going to put them into captivity, and what they did to us shall be done to them by the Most High God of Israel. And with that, understand who your enemy is. And guess what? Learn your culture, learn your history, learn the laws, statutes, commandments, and obey them. And with that, we have the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge coming out of 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commanding General YAHANNA. And since 1969, we have been delivering the truth that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the chosen people of the Bible, per the Bible. With that, Israel, shalom. Oh, we're not affiliated with any other organizations, no other camps or groups, no Christian church, no Muslim mosque. Shalom, Israel. Men of Israel, Majim.